Accused of raping 3 teenagers in 3 counties and violating bond dozens of times to go play golf and go to restaurants will now be back out on the street in just a few weeks.
Live 5's Katie Kamen brings us more on Bowen Turner's upcoming release from prison and what one alleged victim's family has to say about the timing of it all.
Bowen Turner, who's now 21 years old, has been in the custody of the South Carolina Department of Corrections for nearly 15 months. He's now set to be released from prison November 15th, and the family of one of his victims says that timing could not be worse. Turner's troubles began in 2018 when he was accused of raping a teenage girl and then another, and later, while out on bond for that second case, he was charged with raping a third teenage girl. A judge ordered him on house arrest with an ankle monitor ahead of his trial. But court documents show he violated the conditions of his house arrest more than 50 times to go to golf courses, restaurants, and across state lines. He struck a deal with prosecutors, pleaded guilty to assault and battery, and was sentenced to probation. Less than a month later, however, Turner was arrested again and charged with disorderly conduct, possession of alcohol by a minor, and threatening a public employee. Because of that second round of charges, Turner's probation was revoked and he was sent to prison. Now, the family of Dallas Stoller, one of Turner's alleged victims who died by suicide after intense bullying following the rape, says they got an automated call that Turner will be out of prison next month.
I'm not shocked at this point, but I'm just like, I want to be there for my parents and I can't be there. I live super far away and I'm just know that just like is eating them up.
The timing is particularly upsetting for the family, as it's not only Stoller's dad's birthday, but also the day after the anniversary of Stoller's death.
I think it makes it 1,000 times worse. It's a time that we are really, it's a really hard time. It's a time that we're grieving. It's a time that brings up that day, that phone call that, I got, the time where I'm laying on the ground trying to breathe, hearing those words that my sister is gone.
According to the Department of Corrections, Turner was sentenced under the Youthful Offender Act because he was under 25 years old. That means his sentence is not a specific amount of time. Instead, he goes in front of an internal review board every few months to determine if he should be released. Department officials say Turner was denied by the board twice until most recently in mid-September, when his release was approved. According to the Department of Corrections, as part of the criteria for him to be let out of prison, Turner has to meet weekly with a community supervision officer for a year to make sure he's complying with the conditions of his release.
Wow, this is pretty fucking mind-blowing. So let me get this straight. He violates the house arrest more than 50 times, 50, right? I mean, damn, how many chances does a motherfucker get? I didn't realize that it could go that damn far. On top of that, you're only getting 16 months after 3 different rape charges of minors. Wow, it really must be good to be white, because white seems to just indiscriminately not give a fuck about the laws or who it affects, because black children, 15 and 16, that commit heinous crimes get sentenced like adults and sent to the big fucking house, the penitentiary. But this motherfucker's getting this soft hand treatment and, evaluations, and is he older than 25? All this fucking white privilege on steroids bullshit. This is stupid, man. Fuck you.